Yo, listen to me, guys. You want to play, you want to be the best Twitch player in your fucking game. You want to tell your mom, your dad that you are the shit. I'm about to give you some tips and tricks that you can use right now as a beginner and increase your game significantly.
If you're a fucking bronze player, with the tips we're about to give you will increase your fucking gameplay so much that you will be, the next day you play, you will be gold. From bronze to gold in a day.
Hey, chill.
In a day.
In a day?
In a day.
Bronze to gold in a day.
In a day.
Oh my god.
Bro.
That's just a little bit too much.
I don't think so, man. Like the tips, like I got into bronze to gold in a day by using this trick.
Okay, I for sure believe it. I wasn't good as you, but like these tips, I mean like these mistakes that I'm talking about on Twitch, I used to main Twitch, bro. I used to play Twitch so much, every single game, I would fucking play Twitch on casual. And these mistakes, I would make them every single game.
So, like, every beginner makes this twist.
Right.
Like, every single beginner makes the mistakes.
Yeah.
Like, that's why we're here to give you 5 tips. 5 easy and quick tips that will make your gameplay improve dramatically.
Exactly. Bro, the drones are the craziest one, okay? So when I started off, I saw this every time, or I did this every time, okay? I played all these aggressive-ass games, all right? So I would just rush in with my drone. I wouldn't, like, actually think about it and be patient with my drone and use it strategically. Like, what I see people do is they rush in with their drones and they fucking try to get a kill when they shock the person,
Because
right?
you know why? Because, you know, they're idiots, bro. They won't be looking for drones, you know? Rushing after the round starts, that's like the major thing. Like I used to rush in like before the round starts, and it was just like, why? Like but they destroy my drone every single time.
Right before the round started.
Right before the round starts.
And that is so true. Like, yo, you need to really be smart with your drones, right?
Rushing after the round starts.
Yeah.
So everything is chill. They're at where they're supposed to be, and they're looking for you, not the drone.
Right.
So they won't destroy the drone. So you can easily destroy their equipment.
And it's not just, like, the first tip is to use your drones strategically and patiently and use your brain when you're working with your drones. And, like, the second tip kind of goes along with it, right? I want you to, like, when you use the drone, when I first started using the drone, like, what I would do is I would shock the person, right? And then I would just go for the kill. I would just go for the kill.
That's so ass. Like, you will never, like, don't attack the team. Don't attack the
player that you
players.
shot. Yeah.
Just don't attack the opponent. Like, that's the biggest mistake they made. Like, every time you attack an opponent with the Twitch drone, like, they instantly know that it was a Twitch drone. Like, they're not brain dead. You know, they're gonna look for you and they're gonna destroy your drone. Like, that's easy. Best thing, right? What I do, like, if you don't want to take equipment, just take down the cameras. Yeah. Like, that's the biggest.
Just take down the cameras.
Take down the cameras. That's all you gotta do. Just take down 3 or 4 cameras around the objective room.
Exactly.
Like, that's all. That's it. So they won't know which side you're entering from.
Right. So yeah, stop using your fucking drones to just kill the person after you shot them.
Alright, so
actually get the equipment.
Alright, so we just gave you 2 tips. Now let's move on to the third one. What do you use for
the third one's actually gonna improve your game significantly, okay? Yeah. So when beginners start off, right, they look at these professional and shit, they look at these top 10 plays and shit, and they're like, yo, let me use this attachment because it looks good and shit, right?
The ACOG.
The ACOG. That shit has too much recoil.
Yeah, but like, listen, you can use ACOG, but it's not like, I prefer not to use it. If you're a beginner, don't use it. Like these professional players, they already know where the corners and where everybody's gonna be.
That's true.
Like they play this so much time, they already know where it is. But you know, if there's ACOG side, like you won't see the full screen. That's what bothers me, and the recoil.
Yeah, the recoil is insane.
Like, yeah, the recoil. Like, just use what I use is the green dot
with 4 grip.
Oh my god.
Reduces the recoil.
The compensator, bro. That reduces the recoil.
Yes.
Another thing, burst fire the enemy. Don't just fucking
spray and pray.
Yeah, spray.
No Call of Duty bullshit here.
No. Burst fire. Learn. If you don't know how to burst fire, don't worry. Just learn. Like, just play like couple of matches. Just use burst fire. There's an option to, like, you can like lock your gun to burst fire. Use that for a couple of times. You don't have to use it every day. Just like a couple of matches. That's it.
It's like progression. And I'm talking about these attachments are really gonna improve your games. Like it's not like a skill that you need. It's just an equipment that's gonna reduce your recoil. Like the green dot, the foregrip, right? The burst fires. It's gonna really reduce the recoil.
And another thing, right? Learn the recoil. Like learn how to control it. Most of the guns in Rainbow Six, their recoil is just upward.
Yeah.
Just upwards. Like
So start from the chest.
Yeah, start from the chest, and it will like recoil automatically is gonna kick in and get you in headshot.
Exactly.
Like,
When I first started playing, okay, so I used to play CS:GO, alright. So you know how in CS:GO you would start low.
that's a good
You
game.
start from your legs and shit, right?
Yeah.
But that's not what it's like. You shouldn't do the same thing here. If you
start from the chest. The chest, yeah, that's it. Like they will die instantly, and you'll get a headshot if you're lucky.
And if you're using the foregrip, the green dot, and the burst fire, that's perfect, right?
Oh,
like you won't have that much recoil.
Yes,
so if you start from the chest, you're going for that head.
If you start from the chest, that's like what, 2 shot and they're dead.
Yeah.
Headshot, 1 shot and they're dead. But if you have the fucking aim really low by their legs, like no matter, like 5 shot, it's 5 shot. Or maybe more than that. I don't know.
Probably more.
Yeah, probably more. Like 5 shot. Like I think it's 5, right? 5 shot to get the enemy down. Like if let's just imagine if you start from the chest, 2 shots and they're dead.
And that really fucks you up. Like,
yes.
And like when I started off, like a no joke, I used to do the same thing. I understand. But just as you progress on, as you play more and more, just take this into consideration.
With
right?
the gun, don't ever run. Like that's the major thing.
Yes.
Don't run.
Yes,
like just don't fucking run. Just like walk or crouch walk. Like it's gonna improve the aim. Like literally. Like you don't have quick draw like Call of Duty. The gun is not gonna be like. It won't aim downside really fast. Like it's gonna take some time. It doesn't have any attachments to make the aim downside really fast, right?
Right.
It doesn't. Like it's not Call of Duty.
Like the number one thing about this game, like, is the patience.
The patience
Twitch,
you have,
especially with Twitch, right?
And other
generally overall, like just rush in.
Don't rush it. Like
try to control the recoil. Try to use attachments that help the recoil. Try to use your drones very strategically and be patient.
And another thing, right?
What?
The tip number 5. People literally, whenever they're middle of the gunfight, they literally, whenever they run out of the ammo, they don't use the secondary weapon.
That is so fucking true.
They really don't. Like, what is the secondary weapon for, bro? Is that for show? Like,
it's like Call of Duty, bro. Remember when you go in the middle, okay, and then you're running out of the fucking ammo, you start reloading or you pressing YY or something like that. Some stupid shit like that. Just switch it out. Use your secondary. No one does that. No one does it.
People like literally. Whenever I started playing it, like I used to do it, but I never think. Like never, like in the middle of the fight, I never think to switch my gun.
Yeah.
Ever.
You always go for the recoil.
It's because of panic, right?
Reload. Yeah.
It's because of panic. Like literally, teach yourself, learn how to use the secondary weapon.
Right.
Like plus, secondary weapon has no recoil. 0. Like you can literally fucking bang.
And another thing is like a psychological thing because you know your secondary is a weak bitch, alright?
Yeah.
So you don't want to.
That's different in Rainbow though. That's different.
Right.
The secondary weapon sometimes it does more damage than primary.
I know, but it's just like people don't want to switch. Yeah. But that's the most important thing to do.
That is like
switch.
If you run out of ammo, just fucking press Y and do. That's it.
Right. Stop going for the reload.
Yeah, don't. This is not COD.
Because that's gonna take longer.
This is not COD or Battlefield. This is Rainbow Six. You use the bullet like fucking Deadpool used it. Count that shit. Remember, bro?
That is but that is so true. Like, yo, Rainbow Six is all just a minor shit. Like, if you focus on the minor details, and if you go very patiently and play like strategically and with a plan, you will get better.
And major thing, right? Call your shots, bro. Call every single
communication, bro. That's any game, right?
I mean, if you don't use it, just ping it. Like, if you don't have a mic or something, ping that shit.
Exactly.
That's it. Like, you ping it.
Communicate with your team.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's it.
Simple as that. Just apply these tips to Twitch and trust me. Like he says, bro. Like he says, bronze to gold in one day.
In a day. Bronze to gold in a day. Trust me, bro. Like you're laughing right now, bro. But I did that shit. Like I went from bronze to gold in a day by just using.
Okay, Twitch. It took me time, but it's possible. Okay,
it's possible. Of course, it's possible. But I mean, if you look at it, I played more rounds, more games than probably you have.
That's true. That's true. All right, guys. So if you guys enjoyed this video on like tips and tricks on Twitch, let us know down in the comments. Like the button.
Please the button.
We'll do more videos like these.
Subscribe, right? And we'll do more. We'll provide more tips to improve your gameplay.
All right, guys. So have a good day. Fucking smash that like button. Later.